Abundance, and gratitude to all. First, I want to say so to all star seeds. I sincerely apologize for the abandonment, the dereliction that has been shown towards you. I sincerely apologize. Your voice will be heard. Now, to all other people that watches my videos that has a problem with the message that I am delivering, remember this message is coming through the universe. The universe is using all natural organic living organisms on this planet that has opened up their heart chakra, that can see beyond the veil. She has placed her touch on them, and she is speaking through them universal language. So it doesn't make a difference what continent you on, what landmass you're at. It don't make a difference. Geographical air code doesn't make a difference where you at. You can be in a fucking ocean, an animal in the ocean. You are getting this message, period. So when I sit there and I look at these people talking about how they are awakening, when you know that you are awakening, you automatically tap into your intuition. You don't see tomorrow. You don't see the day after tomorrow. You see beyond. This is why 5 years ago, since I really tapped into anatomy and was speaking about the separation and what we should be focused on, the sun, our children, genetics, the sun, our children, genetics, our children, genetics, and our son. That right there, look at how it's unfolding right in front of the people's eyes that called me crazy and off my rocker. Look at how it is unfolding. They are looking for ways to speak about the things that I have been speaking about since I've been on social media, as well, more importantly, the last 5 or 4 years. They are looking to find a way to speak about, because guess what? When we was coming up, the sun was yellow and golden. It is white now. And if you don't know why that sun is white, you are fucked. Period. So now let me exercise my intuition. When I read this article right here to you, tell me it's not me already telling you this already. And now they want to come out and give you this heads up. Why? Because they know it's nothing that they can do about it. The sun is separating us, and the complex cell organism is breaking down dramatically. So now let me read this article. 41,000 years ago, Earth's magnetic field collapsed and humanity was never the same again. First of all, I'm not human. So-called black people is not human. My skin is not black. It is actually brown. Your skin is not white. It is actually pink. So therefore, that's within itself. First of all, and so-called black people don't have animal DNA. So because we don't have animal DNA, guess what? We're not human. So when you look up the word human, it's affiliated with animal DNA. So, and also you can't trace none of these species, none of these people with animal DNA. You can't trace them back no more than 6 to 8, 9,000 years, period. But they've been here, not in the state that they are right now, but they've been here for at least 30, 40,000 years, maybe longer than that, because this entity has been trying to get, they are an experiment. And they had to get them to a certain point for our features so they can fool us. So here we go. 41,000 years ago, Earth's magnetic field collapsed and humanity was never the same again. A dramatic collapse of Earth's magnetic field 41,000 years ago exposed early humans to intense radiation, reshaping how they lived, dressed, and survived. A recent study published in the Science Advance revealed that a temporary collapse of Earth's magnetic field, known as the Lambshamp excursion, had profound effects on early humans, drawing multidisciplinary research led by archaeologists and geophysicists, and echoed in an article that the conversation. This new insight connects space weather phenomena to a fundamental shift in human adaptation, culture, and survival stages. Now, I know right here, my people, where it say known as the last champ excursion. I don't know. There's a meaning to that word, and I'm going to definitely look up that word and figure it out what that means. It's something. I know it's something because they don't just give you names just to get. They don't just name things for no reason. So it says the last champ excursion had profound effects on early human drawing from multidisciplinary research led by archaeologists and geophysicists and echoed in an article from the conversation. This new insight connects space weather phenomena to fundamental shifts in humanity adaptation, culture, and survival stages. Shout out to Adapt 2030 because they've been trying to give y'all the heads up on this. It is what it is. Dark ages. Around 41,000 years ago, Earth's magnetic poles behaved unpredictably. Instead of a full reversal, a phenomenon that occurs every few 100,000 years, the geomagnetic field collapsed to less than 10% of its current strength. Whoa, I got a video to show y'all too at the end of this. This period, known as the last champ excursion, lasted roughly 1,000 years, during which the magnetic field fragmented into multiple weak poles scattered across the globe. Now, let me just say this to you. Remember, they said collapse to less than 10%. What is happening with Earth magnetic field right now that Kala has been telling you and showing you? And they have been telling you this. That's why the radiation levels are increasing. That's why they tell you to wear sunscreen in the north now. Wow, really? Under normal conditions, Earth magnetosphere acts as a protective shield. I was trying to show y'all that information the other day. And what happened? They don't no longer gives that information from the Magneto's pause. Earth dome, that protection. Nah, it's gone. It's disappearing, baby. It is what it is. Under normal conditions, Earth's magnetosphere acts as a protective shield, deflecting solar wind and cosmic radiation. But during the last champ event, this defense weakened dramatically. Without the magnetic protection, the Earth's surface was exposed to elevated levels of ultraviolet radiation. Did you hear that just now? Exposed to elevated levels of ultraviolet radiation. And what is happening right now? Disrupting the climate and possibly affecting biological systems. So for a fact, it's disrupting the climate, but possibly affecting biological systems. Simulations suggest that auroras would have appeared not only in the polar regions, but across much of the mid and even equatorial latitudes, turning the skies into a display that was both mesmerized and dangerous for humans and animals alike. Oh, listen to that one line at the end. I need you to hear this, people. I told y'all don't understand universal law. They got to give you the truth. And if you don't understand science, you're going to believe this is involving you. Let me read this one more again at the end. Now, it says, turning the skies into a display that was both mesmerizing and dangerous for humans and animals alike. Humans and animals alike. Humans and animals alike. I am not like any animal on this planet. I don't need DNA from any animal on this planet to maintain my living organism at all, meaning my genetic material. I don't need DNA in order for their DNA from someone else to form a liver, a kidney, a heart. I don't need that. If you need to extract genetics from another species to maintain your cellular structure outside of nutrition, what you're supposed to have according to your DNA, you are fucked. Let me keep on moving. Listen to this shit here, my people. I told you this is why they are mad at me. Because I'm fucking up your fragility. And it's not me, it's the universe. You know it's happening, but you want to stick your head in the sand like an ostrich and play dead like it's not happening. No, it is. Here we go. The breakdown of the magnetosphere could also have altered atmospheric chemistry, weakening the ozone layer and increasing genetic mutation, skin cancer, and birth defects. Mutations, skin cancer, and birth defects. Why you think they asking black men to come? Because they want to reproduce with us, because they can't, their men are going sterile. The sun is sterilizing them. This made Earth a harsh and more unpredictable environment, forcing humans to rethink how they interacted with their surroundings. You're going back in the caves and you're going to do exactly what you did the last time. You're going to eat each other for the darkness that you have displayed on this planet. And you don't want to hear that, because that's truth. And it's not, I'm not saying that to be evil or angry. It's 100% so-called black people fault that we are in this condition. I am not blaming you for the characteristics that you have displayed. It is us. We are responsible for us individually and collectively. I am not blaming you, so y'all can make me out to be racist and hatred. But guess what? That sun is white now, and they can't even spray the sky fast enough to keep the radiation levels down. And guess what? Let me say this one more time to all of you so you can hear it very clearly from me. When 3I Atlas passed through our solar system, it's already causing problems now to every planet. What I mean, it's only problems from them. But for me, in the organic species, oh no, I need that juice. Bring that juice. I need it. But it's affecting all planets and all life on all planets. When it passed through, everything is going to dramatically increase. Radiation, solar wind, climate problems, whether it be rain, whether it be tornadoes, it doesn't matter. It's going to increase exponentially as the sun is breaking you down on a cellular level or building you up on a cellular level. Pause. Listen to this. Okay, this is a screen recording from one of Mr. MB33 videos, and shout out to my brother John for sending me this. See, those that know. But here we go right here. Here's a screen recording of Mr. MB33 speaking about Earth magnetic field, and the impact that the solar radiation, and they don't even know where this came from. Earth magnetic field disappeared. It disappeared. Here you go.
That protects us from ultraviolet radiation, cosmic rays. It's a very, very important part of our day-to-day life. Right there, it just almost completely vanished. It didn't necessarily vanish, but it was reacting to nothing. There was nothing there. And I remember years ago, there was what was known as AZ Watchwoman. Thank you for, you're the very first Star Family member, AZ Watchwoman 777. But there was a disconnection event, or at least that's what I took it as. It looked like the magnetic shields disconnected from the sun, at least temporarily. It was totally wild. They almost did what looked like a reversal. The solar wind blew backwards for a series of about 4 or 5 hours. Right here, we're kind of seeing an example of some sort of an anomaly. Not quite sure what's going on. This occurred just a few hours ago. We're going to keep a very close eye on this because, once again, this is a super important part of our reality.
Like I told you, the sun is separating us. It's nothing that they can do about it. And listen to what he said. Something blew solar radiation from the backside of the planet. From the backside, I was showing you that for the longest. Now they shut the instruments down where they don't even give the data no more. The sun is separating us. You better be ready so you don't have to get ready. Abundance and gratitude to all.